AFTV, Laurie, we've done it, man. It's 2 times against Spurs this season where we've, in my opinion, demolished them, mate. And first half performance, really, really good. Second half, you'd like to think that, we controlled it. But thanks to Ramsdale's saves, who got player of the match. What do you make of the game, bro?
You know what? I thought we totally dominated the first half. Could have scored more goals. Partey nearly got goal of the season. Second half, I was expecting Spurs to come back into it a bit more, but I thought we controlled it. I get it, Ramsdale was man of the match, but I personally would have given it to Odegaard because I think if you give it to Ramsdale, there's an implication that Spurs were actually in the game more than they were. And I thought Ramsdale, although he made some very good saves, I think most of those saves are saves that you would expect him to make. I know the one from Sessegnon, was it? The one with the foot. That one was a really good one. But yeah, I think overall, man, I'm very happy, very pleased. I think we were worthy winners to do the double over them, to go to Tottenham as well, beat them comfortably, and Harry Kane not score. I mean, it's a perfect storm.
Absolute dream, man. I was going to mention that clean sheet. It's massively important because defensively, Arsenal have always been questioned over the years. And I think that's why, let's be fair, when we've gone there, Spurs have always lapped it up in terms of Kane, Son. Today, when I saw Kulusevski, I expected him to have a good game. So I thought we're probably going to concede. But I thought we were excellent today defensively. I think a player that nobody mentions really goes under the radar, Ben White, thought he was sensational. Zinchenko, you mentioned, really good. Saliba and Gabriel. It's really pleasing that we've got a defence we can trust now, Laurie. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, listen, I thought from 1 through to 11, everyone played well. I think Martinelli probably didn't have his best game. But I don't want to, air him out, although I probably have done now. But listen, I thought it was an excellent team performance. I thought Martin Odegaard was sensational today. He did everything that you would expect a number 10 to do, both attacking and defending, and of course the leadership qualities and the goal. So he would have been my man of the match. But listen, everybody did their part, everyone. So yeah, I'm really happy, really pleased. And I think today was significant, I'm looking at the way the players celebrated at the end of the game. And I just think to myself that we have to be taken seriously as genuine title contenders after today.
Yeah, 100. Listen, a player I've got to mention with you, Aubameyang's no longer, mate. A good friend of yours, a good player of yours. No, but in seriousness, we've got Jesus who come in and now injured. We've got Eddie, and I think he deserves a mention today. I know he had a couple of chances. Some would look at those and say, should have done better perhaps and kept his head. But I thought his all-round game was superb, and he's really developing, isn't he?
Absolutely, yeah. You can see the improvement in him all the time. Okay, he had a couple of chances. On another day, you think, yeah, okay, maybe you could have done a bit better with them. But as I said before, if we're winning and Eddie doesn't score, I'm not going to draw too much attention to it. So, listen, when he's coming to the team and when he started, you look at his goals to games ratio, very good. So I've got no complaints with him. He's improving, and I'm happy. Although I still think that we do need improvements. So I still want to see the squad strengthened. But hey, it's all good right now.
100, man. Let's come to that January transfer window. A couple of weeks left. You say you'd like to see some people come through the door. Don't have to give me names, but what positions are you worried about at the moment that we don't have strength in depth for, bro?
I think up front and in midfield. People are talking about, cover for Partey. I think we do need to strengthen. I mean, because even today, you're looking at the bench and you think, do we have that many game changers coming off the bench? So we definitely need strengthening. We missed out on the Ukrainian Odem Wingy.
Is that what we're calling him now?
That's what I'm calling it. But listen, after today, no one's really talking about that right now. But yeah, we do need to strengthen. I mean, this is a subject for another day, I guess. But I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't get Mudryk. And, of course, we lost out on João Felix. So we lost out on 2 potential signings that we'd earmarked. So I think that's a disappointing part of it. We are going to need to strengthen the squad because if we are going to win the title, which is a very realistic possibility, then we're going to need the depth in, the strength in depth, which we don't quite have at the moment. But you've got to trust that they will do the right thing and earmark people that they think will improve the squad and get us across the line.
Listen, you mentioned Felix, you mentioned Mudryk. It is disappointing to see names that we're linked with that we're not getting, but It will be interesting for me now, Laurie, to see what this ownership and board are about, because is there a plan B? Is there a plan C? Do you have the confidence we won't see another January like last January?
Well, I certainly hope not. I mean, listen, I was disappointed. Today, the performance of today has kind of, as
Absolutely.
I said, gone some way to nullifying that. But it's a situation like this. If we move on to next week or the week after, as soon as we get a performance that's indifferent or we lose or drop points, and people are going to say, well, listen, you haven't got the strength in deck. So I want the board, I'm sure they're on it, but they need to come up with some adequate, if not replacements, some adequate players that can enhance and strengthen the team. I'm sure they're working on it, but they need to get something done fairly soon.
100. Just lastly, mate, games thick and fast, some really difficult ones to come. Manchester United next, absolutely flying, it has to be said. Ten Hag has done a great job in his early first part of the season at Manchester United. Play like that, though, were you confident we have a chance of taking 3 points off him?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Although I did say on the Talk is Cheap show that I do with Curtis, shout out to everybody.
Big up, Curtis.
Who watches that show. I did say on that show that I felt that we would win today and that the United game would be a more difficult game than today. I still believe that to be the case, but I am looking forward to the game and I do think we can win.
Big up, Laurie. Let's hope we do.
Respect.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.